Good. Welcome to Three Boulder Back. Evangelina.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, good. How you doing?
Good.
Thanks.
So come on in. Let me tell you a little bit about this home. So this house was designed by local architect C.J. Hoagland.
Okay.
And the interior architecture was actually done by another architect here locally, Daniel Joseph Chenin. And he did a lot of the interiors for the clubhouse as well. And so they both collaborated together and came up with this great home. So,
Oh, I love this entrance.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah, this whole entrance is really spectacular.
So this house is just under 8,000 square feet. We have it on the market right now for $7.7 million.
Okay.
It's 4 bedroom, 5 bath.
Okay.
And let me take you on in. So this is another one of the inspiration homes that we're looking at furnishing.
Okay.
And we feel that this one, again, is really important, especially because, you know, very similar to some of the others where it's so open and so massive and a lot of neutral colors that we felt it was really important to bring in some life to the property and really help give the clients a visual on, you know, what that property is going to look like when it's completed. So this is our main dining and living area here.
Yeah. Amazing view.
Beautiful, huh? Yeah, those darn views again.
Oh, darn.
So we can't go without those here. And yeah, I mean, this lot is 7.5 acres as well. And again, the way they positioned it. The great thing with this view here from this house is you not only pick up the great strip views, but you get incredible, you know, Red Rock and Mount Charleston views as well.
So. Oh, yeah. Well, I love this indoor, outdoor, entertaining. Yeah. And I see a dining table there.
Okay.
And then, you know, big seating here. So everybody can enjoy rooms indoors and outdoors.
Okay.
Yeah. Big pool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Infinity pool?
Yes. Yep. And then it's got the hot tub incorporated into it as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
One of my favorite things about this lot is that we're pushed right up to the edge, so we just feel like you are in the valley.
Yeah.
Right.
Floating in there.
Your couch, you can be floating over the strip.
So let me take you in here. With this house, they actually, because this, I'm assuming because it's so open, they incorporated the bar into this to make it more of an entertainment area as well.
Sure.
And so we've got the kitchen here, the bar area, there's a pantry there in the back. And then that's going to lead in over to our, and again, I think kind of the same thing with the last house that we were looking at. What are your thoughts on, you know, what would you do here to stage the kitchen area?
Well, we would put accessories in here, you know, put barware in there, some bar stools here.
Okay.
Mirror over there, accessories on the buffet, and really make this whole area integrate with each other.
Okay.
I love the kitchen with the double islands.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very contemporary.
Yeah.
The LED lighting and the cabinets there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's going to be very OCD with those cabinets.
Oh, yeah.
Even more cabinets, right?
Yes.
This area over here, to kind of give you an idea behind the design. So originally this home was just going to be a pre-design. And we were having really tough time selling this lot. And so I brought out the architect and I said, hey, could you help me come up with a design that will show people what they can build on it? Because a lot of the concern was the lot next door to us is higher up. And so the concern for a lot of people coming in was privacy. And so when he designed this home, that's the layout with the garage on this side. This is a game room area here. So he wanted to make this all area that could be, that would create some privacy space between the living side of the home, which all the living quarters are on the opposite side of the home. And we'll take a look at those as well.
Okay, well this would make a great game room or family room, where if you're entertaining, the adults can be out there and kids can be in here playing their games and so forth on the TV.
And this wall opens up as well, so this entire, essentially the entire wall of the home opens up to the outdoors.
Yeah.
Very nice, like it. Nice high ceilings too.
Yeah.
I love the square lighting, recessed lighting.
So we'll take a walk to this side. And we'll go into the master bedroom. What about for outside? Are you thinking any staging for outside, some furnishings?
I think some eating area out here.
Okay.
So that if you're entertaining, you can come out here, barbecue, some bar stools at the bar there, and then you know, some seating that you can sit casually.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's really important out here to sell the whole concept of the indoor-outdoor living.
Right, right, I agree.
That's my favorite thing about this house.
Yeah.
What about color? I mean, because they do use a lot of similarity here in the colors, the grays and the whites. Would you do some pops of color in here, or?
Well, you know what we do typically when we furnish these homes is we stay with the colors of the home.
Okay.
And then everybody has their opportunity to put in color. Because if we put a lot of color in one house, then it ends up that people don't like oranges or blues. So the idea is to do neutral palettes where they can put any color they'd like. The artwork has some color in it, but otherwise we keep it fairly neutral so it's conducive to anybody's lifestyle.
And that's one of the cool things I thought that you did for us is the renderings. And I couldn't believe the detail and how realistic it looked.
Right.
And so you'd be able to do the same if somebody wanted to add to that.
Yes.
You could show them how different pops of color would look in the home.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we found that luxury designer would do that for all our homes because it makes it so much easier for private clients or for developers because you're looking at a 2D and it's not that easy.
No.
A lot of developers look at it and they go, I don't understand. Then you show the rendering and they're like, wow, there we go.
Really helps
I
it
see
come
it.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was even something for me. I mean, as many times as I've been in these homes and seen all these different designs, when you were telling us about it, I just couldn't quite get the visual until we saw the renderings.
Right.
That it really came to life.
And I did a double take because I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh, shoot, you're going to do that?
Yeah, I know. I questioned it too, and I've been here. So we're going to take a walk.
Yes.
So the master bedroom here is just tucked behind this wall. You want your step here?
Thank you. That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be something that I would do.
Well, I
That'd
see
be the
some
first
artwork
outtake.
to brighten up this area.
Okay. And you've got your master bedroom here. This door is kind of cool, so I'll show you real quick, kind of give you the whole effect. So this closes off.
Oh, nice. So you never know that there's a master bathroom.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you walk in here to the master bedroom, master bathroom.
Right.
So what are you thinking here for the master bedroom? As
Well,
far as
I was thinking maybe with all the height there, that it'd be nice to have a canopy bed and really accentuate the height.
Okay.
We've got the room, and a lot of people are going for the canopy beds now. And then perhaps putting a chase facing the fireplace, because this is a magnificent fireplace.
Yeah.
Nice and big.
Yep.
In both rooms.
And then these doors collapse again, and that all opens up, so that'll be a nice, I'll show you
This
here.
view from this master bed here is,
Yeah.
this view is
I know, it's so
unbelievable.
right to the strip. Again, you can enjoy the strip view without having to be in all the hub of the city.
That was one thing that this architect did, and he did a very good job in all the, master bedroom, master bath, position it so that you really capture the best of the strip views.
Yeah, this is great.
We still have snow on the outside.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome.
Not everybody knows
For
the
another
snow is the
2 weeks.
biggest.
I'll take you into the master bath and master closet right here.
Oh, nice. We're really seeing these whites and grays as a real popular thing to do right now, and it's really comfortable feel.
Yeah.
Very clean.
Yep.
I love the contemporary feel, the light cabinets. Again, the bathtub. Wow.
Yeah.
What an incredible view.
So what are your thoughts in here as far as...
So we would put accessories and some towels.
Okay.
And then we've got this great big area here where we can have an opportunity to put some accessories and so forth, and candles and so forth.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then let me show you, this is probably one of the best features of this home is the giant, which some people think is a dance studio.
Oh.
It's actually the master closet, so...
Oh, wow.
So obviously, again, we're not going to build out the closets in here. What are some of the things that you would do to help give the client a visual of what the potential could be in here?
Well, what we try to do is we do a rendering of the area, and then we put an easel in this room so that they can walk up to the easel and kind of get a feel for what this room would look like.
Okay.
Again, it's an empty room, so people have a hard time visualizing.
Yeah.
But if we give them the suggestion, who knows? They might just do what we do.
Yeah, and I think the rendering is an important part because again, I think a lot of people do have a hard time visualizing, but again, it's a very personal space. So
It is, and some people will want to do it themselves. And we've even seen where a big closet like this, they kind of divide it with an island.
Okay.
And then there's his and hers, so you never know.
So we can do 2 closets in here.
Right.
Oh, very good.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely large enough.
And that's, the hookups.
Yeah, washer
yeah.
dryer here as well.
Yeah, that's nice to have the.
And most importantly, a cappuccino blonde. That's gotta have that in the
Oh
morning.
yes, that's right. Take your coffee back to bed.
Exactly. So now I'm gonna take you into the secondary bedrooms.
Again, this is a really tall wall, so I'm thinking artwork and dresser on this wall.
Okay.
I love the white walls. It gives you an opportunity to put anything you want on them.
Gotcha.
You know, all different art, and it really accentuates the art.
Yeah. Okay. Let me show you one area here. And this is the area that myself, I still can't quite figure out, so I'm sure you'll know what to do with it. So.
Yes.
It has a unique angle coming in.
Yes.
So when I was studying this on the plans, I was really thinking that this could be a great little office area.
Oh,
it's kind of private over here.
Yeah.
A couple of chairs here, a desk chair, and kind of have this quiet little area over here to work.
Which is nice because you get a lot of natural light in here and you don't feel completely closed off from everything.
Exactly.
So. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What about this wall? This wall, I mean, I feel like with the windows here and this kind of stuff, I feel like this is almost
Well, this
showcases
has to
itself.
be gallery.
Okay.
It has to be gallery. And I think we need to put art here, so as you're walking up, you see this great art.
Okay.
You know, so it's really a nice feeling. Beautiful outside, and then they can look in and see that inside has artwork and more like a gallery.
Very
and then
cool.
I see maybe a sculpture at the end.
Okay.
Something to draw your eye to here for home.
Oh, very cool. And then in here, would you use more color or would it still be more neutral?
More neutral.
Okay.
And you know, artwork we would try to keep it very neutral too.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that's something that's very
But
personal.
we do have artwork in that I'm thinking in here would have some blacks to bring in some intensity in here.
Okay.
But and maybe a little bit of color.
Okay. Now let me show you one of the secondary bedrooms here. So as you can see in here, I mean, this one, again, the wood flooring all throughout.
Yeah, I love the wood flooring. This is really new. Everybody's doing the lighter wood because the darker wood seems to show footprints.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to maintain.
Okay.
And I think somebody that buys this house probably will have somebody taking care of it.
Yes.
But still, you don't want to be, you know, running behind everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when we talk about color in a neutral home, what are some of the trendy colors right now that people are choosing to make their houses pop? That's a question I get all the time.
Well, you know, the major palette is whites, grays, and taupes. We've gotten rid of all the golds, greens, browns. But pops of color are really popular. The blues, whether it be turquoise or the deep blue. And then the oranges are still popular.
Okay.
Bringing in brighter oranges, not the rust oranges.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I can see that with the most beautiful sunsets here. So
Right.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why it's really nice.
Uh-huh.
Then we've got one more secondary bedroom, the same as this, and then we've got a, down at the end is the guest bedroom.
Oh, okay.
And so I'll have you kind of get some input on this. That was part of the reason why we created a separate door here as well, so that if somebody's staying here, they can come in, separate access, you know, right, and not have to go through the entire home. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. Don't want this room for a teenager though, right?
No. They've got a lot of ways out here. So. Again, the great bathrooms.
Oh yeah. I love their choice of materials. Very
Yeah.
nice. Really nice palette to work with.
Okay.
Great.
Right. And what would you think was something like this room, and what could you see?
Well, this room, I would, you know, it's a guest house, so I would put a bedroom in here, but it's got a nice little view right here, so you can put a bed on this wall.
Okay.
And then, you know, you're looking out to this, which is nice. They planted it very nicely out here.
So maybe like a little sitting area or something like
Yeah,
that?
over here would be some chairs with a little table in between.
Okay.
Maybe swivel, so you can swivel to look out.
Very cool.
And I like this view. Actually, I think the rocks in Ascaya tell a really unique story. And
Yeah.
we have 313 home sites here,
Yeah.
correct? And all the rock, Don, was repurposed from the mountain. So
I know.
all the retaining walls that you see, I know they're just retaining walls, but every time I drive up here, I think it's beautiful. And
Was it interesting one day, and he took it, we were driving through here for 30 minutes, and he's like, I can't think of what these rocks, he goes, there's something about them. And then by the time we were done, he goes, they're powerful.
Yeah.
Because that's what it reminds me of, because when I come to this development, he goes, these rocks are very powerful.
it reminds me of the Big Island.
Yeah.
Hawaii, the lava rocks.
Oh,
that
yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
It's very similar when you're driving through here.
And I like repurposing, you know, from the land here.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Developer had that